This hand's look kind of sketchy. My opponent rolled a 6. I think I'll trust Darcy. MTG bot seems to be working again. I kind of don't want to kill the Dryad Arbor because they might just concede. Oh wait, mutagenic growth. Okay, they could, if they're infect, they could have growthed that. Funny. Need another Dryad Arbor, maybe. You can graveyard that. Overgrown Tomb on top, so Sultai? Is this really Sultai Infect? I feel like the Sultai Infect deck should cut the, they should cut the, Dryad Arbor. Oh, it's Yawgmoth. Sultai Yawgmoth. The blue splash is interesting. Dress Down is probably very good against Yawgmoth, at least. Oh, maybe I should have Unholy Heated the wall. Yeah, I think I should have done that. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that now. Obviously, I could have hit for at least one, maybe more if I got Delirium, but we'll just make the right play now. Lipsy is tier 1, subscribe for 16. It's crazy. Thank you, buddy. Arbor's usually sideboard for Sultai. What do they decide it in against? I feel like just Dryad Arbor's time in the sun has, you know, faded. Personally. And that's okay. Right, Delirium now. Maybe I should upkeep the bolts. I don't think I've played against, so this is the, of course. What do you even call this deck? Yeah, I mean, you just name it after this card, the Lonus, the Zoologist deck. I'm not sure. I tweeted you the list 5 Digos in response to John Shadow. Well, I appreciate you, that Pro. I appreciate you clarifying. I've been playing this deck for like 3 weeks now. My first trophy with it was 3 Fridays ago, I believe. I've been playing this list for a little while, but thank you for clarifying because I was definitely getting confused. I think I'm just gonna go upkeep, Dress Down. I don't mind the land. And it's kind of funny that we get to keep our ability, or like we get to surveil with the Dress Down, you know. Wait, upkeep Dress Down versus own instep. I guess yeah, our instep was better. That's a trick I need to be more aware of. Have I ever got the quadruple surveil? Maybe. I feel like I've played enough Darcy at this point that I've had all 4 in play at some point. I guess I can't remember off the top of my head, but probably have, yeah. So what's bad? I feel like the shadows are actually kind of slow in this matchup. I think Terminate's probably not the best removal spell. I can probably cut the 3rd iteration. Do I want explosives? Probably not, but maybe the first copy is good. It's just hard because I don't know exactly what their deck looks like. Why are your own instep drowned of upkeep? Yeah, if we do it on our own instep, we don't give our opponent like the window to tap Hierarch or the Construct for mana. There's like really no reason to not do it on our instep there. And 0 blows up everything. Yeah, they do have a lot of tokens. Maybe we'll just cut the shadows altogether. I feel like they're just kind of slow against their deck. I feel like Ragavan and Darcy are really good against them. Any reason you don't run for Expressive Iteration? Yeah, the card Dress Down and Kroxa both raise our curve a lot, right? And so like I have like had some spots where like draw too many iterations early and it's a bit awkward. Um, I mean, iteration's like really, really, really good. It's possible we should be playing 4. And I should just be getting over myself, but I do think like the curve is like currently as high as it can be, and I really want to play 3 dress down plus 3 Kroxa. I'm not sure. Have I played against Canisterless? Submission just down, he doesn't respect the card. I haven't played against Canister with the list, no. I mean, dress downs be really good for me. I do think that Canister tends to like. I mean, Canister's obviously a great player. But his like evaluation of cards like tends to skew a bit differently than mine, I think. I don't know. Canister's like super hard to read. Games, 18 months, appreciate ya. Yeah, Canister is really, really good, and it's often like hard to like really interpret what he's thinking or get into his head too much. Please no trash talking, Canister. Are they putting back iteration or drown? I think my hand's good enough that I just want to put back the iteration. No, I've never played against Canister in paper. I've played him on against Magic Online plenty of times. At least I don't think I've ever played Canister in paper. What's the rationale taking shadows? And in this matchup, like against like their very creature heavy deck, I feel like the shadows are like a little slow. Like the Ragavans and Darcy seem to be very good against them because they don't have a ton of answers to. Like they're cheap creature removal spells. So I feel like I just they have Fatal Push though. I feel like I just want to be more in on the other threats. I think I want to board out threats too because I want to transition into a more controlling strategy in the first place. Looks like they're gonna let me hit them with the Ragavan. Tireless Tracker, thank you for your 3-month reset. I appreciate ya. I haven't got a 5-0 today yet, no. I got 2 yesterday though. Ouch. We do get Delirium here. I only have 1 card left. Bolt the Hierarch. Keep that on top. Oh, they're just gonna leave them with their geese for now. Yeah, maybe the geese are actually better somehow. I don't know. Like I don't think the geese are that good. I could just cycle the dress down. It's probably fine. I don't think they have anything in their hand. Obviously, I could live to eat these words, but the last card's Coco. But I think just like use because I know I want to be holding up this drown, so I think just cycling the dress down makes a lot of sense to me here. Sam, 16 months, appreciate ya. It's a long time. Yeah, dress down does stop Jade Avenger for a turn, which is pretty strong. Of course, one of the main reasons to play the card. I guess I should kill a goose. I get the surveil here. Surveilling into a land would be pretty nice. Then stopping them from, double food a turn is probably good enough. Yeah, dress down doesn't kill sharks. It gives it makes the sharks they have that power toughness. They're not getting plus anything. It kills Territorial Kavu, Scourge of the Skyclaves, Urza Saga, probably something else relevant I'm not thinking of, but those are the main 3. Am I gonna play this EE on 0? I don't think so. I'm gonna hold it. How do I feel iteration is? I've been relying on DD as my card draw. DD as my card draw. What could that be? I don't know, but iteration is broken. It's the best card draw spell in Modern. Dress down is your card draw? Dress down's, you know, sometimes is card advantage, but it's a cantrip. It's not card advantage. It's very different. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, dress down is not a card draw spell. A cantrip. Expressive Iteration is broken. Like, I honestly probably should be trying to figure out how to play the 4th copy. Maybe we could cut the 4th Ragavan. I don't know, it's kind of loose. Yeah, it would probably have to be a Dress Down or a Kroxa if we want to play the 4th iteration, but Dress Down, I feel like I really like 3 of each of those. And they also play very well together. Do I want a Ragavan? Probably not. I play 4 iterations over 3 Kroxa. I mean, you could do that, yeah. Kroxa's been, you know, very good though. It's very close. I certainly would never fault you for that though. Grace guys, thanks for your Twitch Prime. Appreciate you. I would not ever play Chart a Course in this deck over iteration. They can't spin. I guess they can't if their last card's a land. What am I doing here? I'm going Lurrus Dress Down. I can't play Escape Kroxa. I'm gonna attack first. I guess I'm gonna Dress Down in my own instep, because that's like how you beat elementals too. You like recur Dress Down in your own instep off Lurrus. Marku, thank you for your Twitch Prime. Appreciate ya. Yeah, I know the Stream Decker's broken. Not sure when it's gonna be back up. I posted this list on Twitter if anybody like really wants to get it right now. Do I want to land? Land lets me play Escape Kroxa. I'm down. Yeah, the card is really, really cool. It's quickly becoming like my favorite card to cast in Modern. Like, you know, at least for the time being, right? What decks do you think will play the Surveil Opt? I mean, I'll definitely like try it in some like, you know, Phoenix Brews, some Dimulich Brews. Not sure how many other decks are gonna want it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna play Escape Kroxa here. I probably should. Was just on your tech or chat suggestion. It was Da Vinci who suggested adding it. It was a chat suggestion. Tireless Tracker on top. The Magic Online's been super laggy today. We have 3 Dress Downs made one side. I've been pretty happy with that. Wait, they discarded Leyline? Totally missed that. They have Veil, but now they just have to discard their tracker. Veil doesn't stop Kroxa. So like, I don't really know what the point of cycling this Veil was. Yeah, I guess we'll restart the client. Alright, they get their Zoologist. And they get a clue. They can't currently sack it. Oh, they're just dead to the Kroxa in my hand. They cycle for information. Yeah, but if they draw land, they take 3 extra damage. But that could have been their thinking, yeah. Kroxa is so good. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that deck. It's very cool though. Don't think it's great. Playing against elementals, and I feel like this matchup is solid because of dress down. Obviously not just unlosable, but I felt favored when I've played it in the past. I like this hand. I like that we have a turn 2 shadow. Just trying to think if I want to put back the second heat or the drown. I think I'll put back the drown. It's not that good against the caverns. That's my current matchup with dress down. I don't know. I've played too much to know, but I've like trophied 4 times with it. I've been winning most of my matches. You know, I don't know what the actual numbers are. I usually only keep track when it's like super absurd, like it was with the Rakdos deck or the general Rockerick deck. Ooh, we drew the dress down. Kind of a like close to perfect hand for this matchup. Rich get richer. We do like kind of need to draw another fetch land or another shock land, but we got some time. Hopefully. Probably get Team or Triumph here. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, no, they have a blocker, but I'm sorry, I forgot that this is just like 26 damage. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, if we were in the play, they're dead. But also the card drop that we drew might have mattered actually. Never mind. Yeah, we did kill on turn 3 once. We've done it once before. Okay, so they might not block because I played this fetch land. Okay, let's go. Obviously, that's just the nut draw. Those of you who don't know, dressed out makes the shadows 13/13s. Alright, Perfurian's Bombardment, change the pushes for bolts. Who needs Ephemerate when you can just sacrifice elementals? It seems fine. Seems fine. How's your density of red cards? Alright, so in this matchup, I've been bringing in the 4th dress down, the 3rd heat. Oh, sorry for hitting the mic. Hope that wasn't terrible to hear. Dress down also works with Kroxa, and of course, and Lurrus, and then it works against your opponent's creatures. 15 for Fury, Bombardment, Bolt, Butcher, Fury. It's pretty cool. Hope it's working out. I do like that deck a lot, of course. Probably cut Drown number 3. I feel like I like the discard spells. So usually with Kroxa, you'll go end of your opponent's turn dress down, so the dress down stays in place. You can untap, cast Kroxa. That's the most common play pattern I found. Although sometimes you'll do it both on the same turn. That's a lot less common. Alright, mulligan. This hand's pretty good. I think I'm gonna put back Drown. I'm scared of Wrenn and 6. I'm not sure if I should be like just play scared of Wrenn and 6 or Thoughtseize. I think I'm gonna Thoughtseize. It kind of depends on like I think like the better your hand is, like the more you should kind of just try to play around it. Obviously, looks like my line was not as good for like what their hand actually was. I guess let's dash Ragavan. Yeah, dress down triggers at the beginning of the instep. So if you cast dress down in an instep, the beginning of the instep has already passed, which is why you can go in instep play the card. Maybe I should have just cast the Ragavan. If they bounce with Teferi, you kill with the dash. I'm not sure. Someone build this deck, only can afford 3 monkeys. You could play the 4th Expressive Iteration. The 4th Expressive Iteration might be better than the 4th monkey anyways. I've been kind of thinking that. Opponents. What are we doing? I think I kill there to Fairy. I feel like being able to instant speed the dress down matters a lot. Yeah, I kind of don't want to like let them hardcast Solitude next turn. This is Mole Drifter? Pretty good. Alright, kind of a bold Thoughtseize, but I think we have to fire it off. 2 Solitudes and a Harbinger. I guess I'm taking 1. Arikson? Well, I'm saying that name right. Thanks for your subscription, buddy. Appreciate you. Glad you're catching the stream live. Solitude will kill Death Shadow decks. 1 card printed, now Death Shadow unplayable. Maybe they had a plan the whole time, huh, chat? Yeah, they definitely didn't sequence this well. Wait, they're not playing their Harbinger? Why would they not cast Harbinger there? Kind of scares me. I'm gonna start off with Iteration. Oh, because I had no ETB. Right, of course. Okay, so maybe I can hold that up, but I think I'm just gonna cast my other 2 1-drops. They're drawing Mole Drifter though. They're drawing Mole Drifter. Yeah, I feel like this is still better. I'm not sure. It's pretty close between this and holding up the dress down. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot about the. It should have got the Harbinger ETB. That makes sense. There's currently Harbinger, Mole Drifter, Mystery card. That's the Mystery card. They've already played their land, otherwise like bouncing Solitude might be a good line. What are they getting here? Endurance, maybe? Omnath. Put Solitude on top, evoke Drifter, then Solitude killed both shadows. Oh, yeah. Would have been pretty good. So they can now. Oh, so now they can Solitude kill both shadows. Do that now. And we can't respond with Dress Down because it's a fairy. I think what I'm gonna do is go attack Teferi, attack them. Trade Ragavan for Harbinger, kill Teferi, lose both my shadows, and then cast my second Ragavan, cast Kroxa, which means that my opponent is gonna have to choose between Mole Drifter or Omnath, and then Dress Down kind of answers the other one. Kind of. And they're finally out of Teferis. Yeah, I think they should probably keep Mole Drifter. It's close. I'm not sure. I don't know if they should keep Mole Drifter or Omnath. Like Mole Drifter is like way better for them if they hit Ephemerate. Why wouldn't you Dress Down before combat? I can tell you, or you can maybe someone in chat can. There was a reason. It's a card that most Twitch chatters actually cannot see. They have blindness towards the card. Splash Yak, thank you for your 5-month. Appreciate ya. The reason is my opponent had a Teferi Time Raveler in play. So if I cast, it doesn't matter if I cast a pre-comp, I can't respond to the Solitude. Then saving the dress down for this is, you know, my plan. Oh, they discarded an Omnath, but they drew another one. But then why would they do that and then not? Yeah, why would they do that? Oh, what? What? It didn't let me cast Iteration pre-combat. I think that was like the lag, thinking I was still F6. That's really frustrating. Yeah, I think it was the lag. Oh, I'm out of basic, or out of fetch, or shockland, sorry. Fine, it's fine. Can you Kroxa make them discard a response sack effect with dress down play? No, you can't. You have to dress down first. I think this match has definitely done a good job showcasing just like obviously like dress down is not it doesn't just win the game by itself, but it is a really impactful card in this matchup. And I think it does enough that I feel favored, where usually I don't feel favored when I play this matchup against elementals for like other Ragavan Darcy decks. Yeah, I think those are like a really good showcase of like how that matchup goes. I've only played it like 4 times, but I think I'm like 4-0 against it. Not that I think the matchup is that good. Like, I don't think it's so good that you're always gonna win, but I do think it's good enough that like you feel favored when usually you don't with this archetype. Dress down's a lot worse when you don't play like Shadow Kroxa's Lurrus. Like you lose a lot of synergies with it. But it's still like a card to consider, yeah. Okay, so my opponent's playing a Lurrus deck. I don't know what to put back. I think I'm putting back Ragavan. I would keep the Ragavan if I wanted to play, but we're on the draw. Like all the other cards are really important. Interesting. Lurrus, I guess it was Lurrus Jund with Ignoble Hierarch. Yeah, my internet connection's been like very steady for like months now. Oh, interesting. It's it's this deck is very cool. This deck's very cool. This is, I believe, one of the top 8 decks of this weekend's challenge. I'd really like to find a dress down, I guess. Dress down, pump Shadow but kill Scourge. Yes, it makes Shadow 13/13 and a Scourge a 0/0. Yeah, it's the Spectrum internet connection. I had them like wire a brand new line, and I also like replaced their router with a really expensive one, and then I also like replaced my whole PC setup. I just got all new stuff, and now it'd be working, huh? Tarmogoyf is a modest 6/7 out of Unholy Heat range, but we have to take the Ren and 6, unfortunately. Play draw is so relevant here. Single dress down really will turn this whole game on its head. Take one of my 2 bolts, which makes sense. Move into second main phase so I can try to block Darcy on Darcy. Graveyard that, I think. Oh, no land. Been so good if like we could go like land Darcy here. Oh, we also don't have Delirium. Oh, no, we just. I guess we could chump block Goyf. Oh, they have the Shadow Spear. 7/8 Goyf. So close to like pulling out of that. Dress down does seem very good against the Saga Tarmogoyf deck. I mean, this doesn't kill Goyf, but you can like blow it out in combat. Heat seems good. I'm gonna cut the 4th bolts. Cut the Thoughtseizes. Play the Alpine Moons. Play the first explosives. I'll just play 1 moon for the second explosives. This looks pretty good. I could play the second drown, maybe. Yeah, I feel like the discard spells aren't that good against them. I'll play a couple, though. This could be too many explosives. Terminate not good? I don't think so. Terminate's like fine against Goyf. We have 4 drowns for those, and then Dress Down often kills Goyf in combat. What do you plan to hit with Moon? Urza's Saga. We have a lot of answers to Tarmogoyf. It's just like Terminate is not good against Darcy and Ragavan, which is their other threats here. On the draw, I might end up cutting like Ragavans and then playing more controlling game plans. Maybe on the draw, I bring in like second Alpine Moon, Terminates and stuff. Dress Down turns Tarmogoyf into a 0/1. And so like if it like blocks in combat, you can Dress Down and kill it. Yeah, Dress Down also kills Saga tokens. So I feel like we're well set up in this matchup. We're also obviously down a game, and things have to go right for us to win. One thing that can go right is our Ragavan gets to connect, and we have Drown Up. This is an example of a thing that can go right. In before got shot, I guess. No gut shot. I'm going to play Darcy, of course, instead of holding up the drown. Oh, whoops. Thought for sure Darcy was a blue card. And we've got Delirium. Pretty good. Feels like the game's already kind of over. A little too soon, but we're obviously streets and streets ahead. See your face upon the new champion of the Parge. Can I tell you what I think? I mean, that card's really good. I'm excited for it. Am I about to escape Kroxa on turn 3? Yeah, I think I am. Wasn't there like a Crokies clip of him escaping Kroxa on turn 3, like standard or historic, and he was like super pumped? Yeah, good example of like why Terminate's just not that good in these matchups. You have to play so it's GG. It was a little bit more than that. I mean, yes, like that hand is like much worse on the draw, and I am gonna trim some Ragavans on the draw. I think I only want 2 explosives. I think I do want like the 3rd Inquisition though. Oh, I didn't bring in the Unearth. Oh my gosh, it's exactly just for this matchup. I think I want the 4th Bolt though. Yeah, this looks pretty good to me. You're in Soul Guide against, is it Murktide? No, not usually. Like, Soul Guide's not very good against beating Murktide Regent, and neither is Niall's Spellbomb. Oh, Spellbomb is better. I just don't think that's the best plan against them. I'm gonna keep this hand in this matchup. It's like definitely a little slow. I'll eat all the mango then if you don't want it. Yeah, you can eat all the mango. No, Modern Leagues are not free to play. They cost 10 event tickets or 100 play points, which both translate to about 10 USD. Spooky mangoes, oh no. Your time has come. You're finally ripe. Another Bauble on top. Let's just go and get a tap. Steam Vents. Hey, Blood Crypt was better. I'm worried about Veil of Summer. Is this? Obviously, we could lose to some things, but also Heat is online next turn off of Iteration. Not anymore. I think that's getting took by Inquisition. Yeah, you can play Magic Online for free, just specifically these leagues are not free. But also playing for stakes tends to be like just like people focus more, they play better. like when there's something on the line. So do I think my opponent has Pithing Needle in their deck at the moment? Dude, I heard my PC fan like speed up when there's some lag there. It could be a PC issue. Kind of nervous. Yeah, if they needle my Bauble, I'm not like really worried, I think. Is this list full to Chalice? So one, you have engineered explosives that you can bring in against Chalice decks. You also like, of course, also have, you know, you could just like Kroxa them. Kroxa is definitely a card that's capable of winning in those kind of games. You go Darcy, Heat Darcy, explosives on 0. Yeah, I don't think I really want another Bolt. We've got some more selection here. A little late to the party, but I'll keep that on top, I guess. Could maybe shuffle it. Probably not. Yeah, Expressive Iteration is a curve consideration, but I think you could pretty easily play the 4th over like Ragavan 4, Kroxa 3. But it's only 3 because of the mana curve. Maybe I was thinking about maybe cutting the Fiery Islet for the 4th iteration and only playing 18 lands. Seems like a little loose though. Alright, they've got the Saga, so I guess the Dress Down can answer those tokens. And to kill my Darcy. They have their own Darcy. Another Darcy. Okay, so I guess my plan is heat this thing over 2 turns, attack the Rin and 6 down. Surveilling Kroxa into the yard is just gravy. I guess I'm gonna cast this now. Keeping Delirium, of course. Land, second Bauble. Just instant. The last card out of their hand, the last card is a Ravine, which can get back with Ren. What's my favorite modern deck? I've been having the most fun like this last couple weeks with this deck. Like Dress Down specifically has been a blast. I'm not sure like in general what it is, but my answer to that question usually changes. This is it right now. What year do you think Rin 8 will come out? 2024. We'll get Rin 5 before 8. Now that's a good take. That's a really good take. I'm gonna try a monk class in the generalist. I played one copy of the monk class in my first draft of the generalist off stream, Kodal, and it was like painfully, tragically, the worst card in the deck. It was like painfully clear that that was the case too. How good is this Unearth, huh? Now that's a draw step. That was Shadow on top of my library. I can just Dress Down right now. Maybe I should Kroxa so that way they can't get graveyard hate. Bidding a Shadow and playing left Lurrus. Oh yeah, that was the best line, yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll just Bauble. Kroxa plus Bauble. I think I want to Dress Down this turn. My opponent's like really likely to make a second Saga token and get Shadow Spear. Kroxa on the stack and dress down. Could have done that, yeah. Could have done that. But then I don't get to kill the both constructs this turn. And again, I feel like they're really likely to Shadow Spear. You get Spellbomb instead. It's also totally fine. Do you want to put the Shadow in the yard for Delirium? No, I think I'd like to draw it. And then we can attack with both. And if they block, we just flash Dress Down at instant speed. We have 2 more draw steps. Let's, take those. We're definitely ahead. I think the play we should have made last turn is put the Shadow in the graveyard off the Surveil and cast it off Lurrus. Has Darcy to block, Death on to block with Darcy come up a lot? It's come up sometimes. It has come up, yeah, but not that often. So they can't block. And I guess I would have just instepped my own dress down, but I have one in my hand, so I can try to blow them out. You also get to know what they're drawing, just a land, so I feel like we're gonna be walking away with a W here. What's this? Oh, Lurrus in hand. I totally forgot that they were a Lurrus deck. So I guess I'll go dress down a response. Explosives on 2 is pretty good here. Surveil Kroxa in the yard for a little bit of added value. I think my opponent's just dead on board. No, they're not dead. But they have to block the Shadow. I guess I could have played my other Darcy first. Yeah, they have to jump the Shadow. Spike, you can just on their turn with Lurrus. No, you can't. You can only cast spells on your turn with Lurrus. Why dress down? Just let it happen in Kroxa. I mean, if I don't dress down, then my Shadow dies anyways, right? Because of the life gain. You're right. Yeah, that was better. I think we're winning this game either way, though. Just down on board. I can't even miss my attack step because I have 2 Darcys. Reno? Probably a mulligan. Probably a keep. But it did not reveal Lurrus. So we're even on cards at the moment. No Lurrus, Bloodstained Mire. Pass. Interesting. Yeah, Moto's been pretty laggy. I think it's something going on with my PC. I'm not sure. I'll have to do some diagnosing tonight. Bardu? Damn. Alright, hold up Drown or cast Darcy and hold up Heat. I'm casting Darcy. Let me open up my task manager actually. It's looking pretty good. I'll just keep an eye on it if it starts to lag, see if something spikes. We just down Inkmoth, they can't reactivate. No, because it loses that ability. They take the iteration, which definitely seems like the play. Looks like Stream Decker's back up. Brutality makes me think that we're playing against a Reanimator deck. I'm gonna Bauble myself. We have another Drown on top. I'll take that. I think that's probably gonna be pretty good against their deck. We do have Delirium now. Uh-oh. I think we need to use our mana there, drown it, but Lingering Souls is gonna be like just a nightmare. We're gonna let this next one resolve. Maybe it can hit us, Crow or Shadow. They're just Mardu Stoneblade with Shadow with Souls. Ugh, man. So next turn they're drawing. The Shrine. Okay. Well, I guess if they're shuffling, that's not the case anymore. Land is good. And Lurrus. Or do I want an Iteration? I was gonna Lurrus this turn. If find the Hammer Time matchup is good enough that you don't need K command, Shattering Spree, Break. Yeah, the Hammer Time matchup's very good. But it's also like we do have sideboard cards. We have Explosives, we have Terminate, we have Dress Down, we have Alpine Moon. Abrade is also bad against Hammer Time, by the way. Do not put Abrade in your modern sideboard right now. That card is terrible. Your artifact hate needs to be like way more like blowouty. That's maybe not the right word, but it needs to lead to more blowouts. They don't have anything? That's awesome. See what they're drawing. Ah, Lingering Souls. Great as good as a Pseudobolt. 2 mana removal spells in Modern are like kind of sus. We're playing Terminate because it's like the only way to kill Murktide Regent. But 2 mana removal spells are just like really not where you want to be. Yeah, trading 2 for 1 for 2 mana is like a huge cost. Just I would really like there are better cards to play. Kind of surprised that they have left us with Lurrus. Alright, let's get a Darcy. Maybe I should have Iteration first. Dress Down can make the Souls lose flying. How relevant that will be. As far as worth considering build, no, I think that card's better. More controlling decks. Why not Bone Shards? What are we talking about? Bone Shards is only good if you have like a million good cards to discard. Bone Shards is like a very weak card otherwise. Like this become one of my new catchphrases. What are we talking about? Maybe I should have kept that actually. What is this block? What is this block? They only block 2 spirits. I was just so lucky here, man. All the Shrine. Alright, I guess that's how you beat Lingering Souls. Your opponent just throws a couple of them away. Call just coming out. I mean, Call just fine. Dress Down removes the haste. Then Dress Down removes like the other abilities for now. Right now they're just dead on board. A little bit extra dead now. Wait, what? Oh, this ability is tied to the sword. It doesn't give this ability to the Stoneforge Mystic. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought Dress Down countered this. Okay. Yeah. So we can escape Kroxa if we think they have nothing. I think I'm gonna try to surveil into another bolt here. And draw it off the islet. Oh, you know what? I probably should have just cast that shadow, huh? Archon? They're 2 mana off, though. See if we get rewarded. This game. They're still dead because I have the bolt. No, they go to 1. So we're dead to like any burn. Lingering Souls also puts enough blockers down. I just been a lethal bolt? No, I cast a lethal lightning bolt to trigger the prowess digging for another one. I cast it targeting them. Escape was bolt lethal. No, Kroxa only deals damage if they have no spells in there. Kroxa only deals damage if they don't discard a spell. They've discarded a land or something else. But they didn't draw any burn. We won. Tense game, man. What a tense game. I think I'm gonna cut at least 2 Ragavans on the draw. I like 3 copies of Dress Down. Let's go down to like 4 discard spells. Yeah, but I probably want like 5. Then he can kill Archon. I guess like the bolts are probably not that good against them. Yeah, bolts are probably like one of our worst card actually. And then we can go like 4th Dress Down, 4th round, and play like just play like a ton of explosives to make sure we can try to answer souls. Do I want Unearth against them? They have a lot of exile based removal. Yeah, I guess trimming the 3rd Kroxa against the Reanimator deck makes a lot of sense. Probably, maybe we could cut 2, just play 1 Kroxa. We'll play 2 Kroxa, I think. But then on the play, I'll probably go back up to 4 Ragavan and maybe we trim more Kroxa. We've got like, counter spells, Graveyard Hate. Really risky hands. I think I have to mulligan. It's fine against Stoneforge Mystic. Alright, we can keep this and go end of turn, Dress Down on type Kroxa. Kind of a funny card. Usually a card that is good against Kroxa. Not today though. How many hours a day am I playing for the challenge? Well, I stream like usually 5 or 6 hours, and then typically I play 1 league off stream, sometimes like half a league, and sometimes 2, and sometimes 0. Like usually like 2 days a week I just have to write for Channel Fireball instead of writing at all. So it's like, I guess maybe like 6-7 hours, and then I guess also on the weekends I'm not was there a Ragavan deck? Yeah, on the weekends I'm not I play like maybe 3 leagues all weekend usually. I played exactly 3 this weekend. I trophied 2 of them. Very lucky. Who gave me the bowl cut? It was your mom actually. Really sweet lady. Majesty seems bad against me if you want to escape Kroxa. It also turns off the iteration exile effect. Like I can't cast the spell, I exile off iteration. And it's trade, I guess. I agree it's not like, you know, at its best. Oh right, not trade because of the shadow math. Let's go, shadow math. Definitely knew that was gonna happen. Pretty beatable hand. I'm just gonna take the only like castable spell, huh? It's super ahead. Let's see how much more ahead iteration puts us. All right. Forgot. Oh, but I could have played the land from exile, so that's a good way to play around Magistrate. I think someone said that in chat. Oh, opponent. Alright, I'm just get it anyways. Alright, they're drawing Prismatic Ending. Buy them some time, I guess. Yeah, so lesson learned for next time, I guess. Opponent's hand is currently Dam, Unmarked Grave, Lingering Souls. They're pretty beatable. We were pretty lucky to draw Lurrus, I guess. You know, like, what are the odds? I am lucky to have Iteration on top. So they can draw Black Source and Dam. Yeah, Archon's kind of scary. I'm not gonna try not to go any lower than 4. I guess I get to gain some life off Lurrus. Okay, great. And bottom, exile. Oh, I should have tapped different. Cancer, thanks for the raid, dude. Congrats on getting trophy 17. You're about to play for trophy 19, I think, so I guess great time for the raid. We had like a little graphic that said Canister got trophy 17. We had someone make a graphic for the trophy race. Was this game a walk in the park? I guess, yeah. Oh, trophy resets September 8th. That's the end of the bet. Okay, we're 4-0. I trophied twice with this deck yesterday. Raynor, 10 months, appreciate ya. Hope you're having a good day, buddy. Really, I feel like trophy number 19 would let me at least sleep easy tonight. Trophy 17 was way harder to get than trophy 18. Let's see how hard trophy 19 ends up being. Right, my opponent forgot to reveal Lurrus as a companion, and they mulled a 6. So unfortunate things. Is Joey the main character, or is he like? He's not. That's Yugi. Yugi's the main character. Who's Joey? Maybe Joey is Yugi's middle name. Yugi Joey O. Full name. I think it's Murktide. I think I should play a discard spell on turn 1 here. Or if they have a second threat, I don't have a second removal spell. They have Unholy Heat on top. It's good to know about. I'll just like try to keep the shadow out of that range. Yeah, watch Caleb D swoop in and just get them all. I mean, Principe is also going to be like it is just a nightmare that Principe is a competitor here. Like last season they set the all-time record for most trophies in one season at like 74, 75. And that was last season, and they've also like expressed that they are like, you know, into and excited about this trophy race. So it's definitely going to be tough. I guess I want to play the Shadow and try to just kill him with Dress Down next turn, or not kill them, but you know, almost kill them. I'm gonna find if they sack the islet too. You could be the first one to reach. There's almost no way I reach 100 this season. Don't think that's gonna happen. Ooh. We drew another Shadow. It's really good. Take 13. If I fetch down to 8, I should be pretty safe. I don't think they have anything. It's last words, maybe. Like, they definitely don't have bolt. They would have bolted this in response. This is definitely like kind of a hard matchup, or not hard, but it's really swingy. Murktide region is a pain, but you know, we like Death Shadow's also like very good against them a lot of the time, and so winning game 1 makes me feel really good about this matchup overall, because we do have these Terminates that can deal with the Murktide's post. Yeah, I'm gonna cut the 3rd Dress Down, especially when I'm bringing in all these other 2-drops. And then I want to play like 5-ish discard spells. Maybe I'll play 4 Thoughtseize, 1 Inquisition. Being able to discard Murktide is crucial, I feel. Then on the draw, maybe we're cutting Ragavans. Seems good to me. Be like more controlling on the draw. I'll bring the Ragavans back in on the play, probably. No, I don't think Infernal Grasp will replace Terminate. Like, the 2 life loss is not always an upgrade for you. And, like, I feel like a lot of times, if you're, like, trying to kill specifically Murktide, which is what this card does, like, I'm a bit scared to just be dealing damage with my removal spell. Can you use Delve for their Murktide? Are we talking about with Dress Down? Because they still get to keep Delve, but it doesn't enter with any counters if the Dress Down's in play. I got a deal to buy one of those or one of the playmats from the secret GP from over the weekend. Thank you, Dank MTG, for your subscription. Appreciate ya. Hold on. I'm gonna keep this. It's obviously like really bad against turn 1 Ragavan. Yep. Okay. I think I have to take the Soul Guide Lantern with my double Kroxa hand, but this is brutal. I get to go Darcy with Counterspell up. So what's the play here? Terminate, make them tap their Counterspell mana on their turn. Just cast, I think it was casting a Kroxa. What was the secret GP? So there was just like a sealed tournament in New Jersey that like was trying to like advertise itself as being like a 1,000-person tournament this last weekend. Like 70 players played in the main event, and there's a lot more drama, I guess, with all the nitty-gritty details, but that's kind of like the gist. And the playmats are like really like bad like graphics. It's really bad. And the bats are they're so bad that they're good, and everybody's like trying to get their hands on one. Well, Ragavan's broken still, unfortunately. Be a hard game to pull out of. Yeah, there was nowhere near 1,000 players, but they were like they were advertising. They did say it was like payout based on attendance. I am Volpert, thank you for your subscription. They drew another iteration. Or for another lantern. Yeah, play draw is definitely a huge part of this matchup. Yeah, I can't really afford to. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could just cast this Kroxa. Like, then they're gonna have to sack their Lantern for no card draw. We actually might pull out of this. Yeah, entry was $85, and then 5th through 8th at the tournament got like $80 store credit for top aiding the event. So if you top aided, you didn't even necessarily get your money back. And apparently there was like a $30 entrance fee to enter the venue, which is just like screams that they spent way too much money and, you know, not enough people joined. But apparently their advertising was bad too. Well, Darcy can block Ragavan. Yeah, they need to draw something here. What was the event called? I'm not sure. I don't think they drew another Ragavan, but I have to take this block. They could have sacked Lantern pre-combat to get Delirium too. Looks like their draw was Murktide Regent. They still have Counterspell up. But I guess they lose Delirium. 3. So if I draw a discard spell for Counterspell, or another Terminate. Alright, we're not dead, technically. I guess I'll just make them use the counterspell now because that cracks the treasure. And then we have to draw exactly the second Terminate, and then my opponent also can't have anything. So we'll probably go to game 3. Nix, thank you for your Twitch Prime. Appreciate you, buddy. Game 3. Get the monkeys back in. I think I'm gonna cut the 3rd dress down. Maybe like the 5th discard spell. Yeah, that's the actual mat. I bought one. We'll show it off. It'll be fun. A game 3 Blood Moon win. Blood Moon's kind of weird because it's so bad against Ragavan, but it's probably like fine to bring in 1 or 2. Yeah, I know I trimmed. I don't think dress down's great in this matchup. I think it's fine to trim on. It can be kind of inefficient, and like this matchup is just all about efficiency. This hand's very good. I only spent 25. I got the deal for 25 plus shipping. I would have spent more. I definitely would have spent more. It's so awesome. I really wanted one. I love like just, you know, shitty stuff like that. Graveyard. Some stream decker's not updated. I thought it was. We'll take a look later, maybe. Into the mat. You guys can find on Twitter. There's a lot of people posting about it. Shouldn't be that hard. Was the mat a joke? I'm not under the impression that it is, but if it is, it's like a really good joke. Okay, so they're drawing Mishra's Bauble to hopeful to know about, I guess. Yeah, there's a picture of the mat in the chat. I'll pull it up because we were talking about it. It's just beautiful. Like this is the Liliana is my favorite part. I don't know who this is. There's Canister right here. Just, like the like shitty like 90s like this is like you go get your photograph at like a photo booth studio, and this would be like one of the like fabric backdrops they'd have. It's just everything about it is perfect. It's art. It's like definitely in that so bad it's good range, I feel. Well, both players just had Ragavan take over a game for them so far. Yeah, Goku is really well drawn in that, or like better drawn than everybody else. For sure. Yeah, I think this is like good enough to Thought Scour, or Flusterstorm rather. Mads, thank you for your 11-month resub. It's nice of you. Did I drop it 3-1? What? No. I don't know what we're talking about. Everybody, if we get the trophy, I want to see if it says something, the graphic. It should say something when we trophy. I'm not sure what it is yet. Oh, I think we're gonna get there, man. We're so ahead. Oh, it missed a loss. Yeah. The last league, for whatever reason, MTG bot just like didn't track one of the matches. It was really odd. It was also odd because like the match it didn't track was against the Possibility Storm player, so it was almost like they just couldn't believe that was the loss, you know. I played Lurrus first because I wanted to try to get Delirium. It might have ended up being better just to hit with Ragavan. Cast Ragavan for Delirium. I think it's better to go Lurrus, hold up Drown, but we could have done that maybe, yeah. I think that we're ahead enough that most of these lines are going to end up winning, so finding out the best is a little tricky, but I think specifically not like spewing values is important. Looks like they're playing a 7/7 Murktide Regent, which we can kill if we use the Bolt and the Heat. So first I'm going to cast the Bolts, see if I find Delirium naturally, which I do. Otherwise I was going to cast this Ragavan to get Delirium. I don't need to anymore. I guess I could maybe Baubled first too. We're gonna have Drown up on their turn as well. Think we're at number 19, chat. Think we're at number 19. Let's just hold up the Drown, I think. Let's go, dude. Let's go. There is a graphic. Shout out to the believers. Pulling a little bit ahead. Feels good because last week was a hard week. We had a lot of really, just like really tough losses playing for 5-0. 3 trophies with this deck in the last 2 days. I'm gonna switch it up tomorrow, but I like this deck a lot and it's been super duper fun. But I'm gonna switch it up a bit for tomorrow's stream. Thanks everybody for hanging out, cheering me on today. Really good stream. 19, baby, let's go. Thank you, Gorilla. Yeah.